mind-numbing. It was
Yeah.
to watch. This still has an element of exciting football, but we defend well at the same time. And I think it's allowed us to be a little more tenacious, especially with our youth, in going out there and saying, Eric Dyer, I really don't mind if you accumulate 5 yellow cards, which we had 0 people do last year, by the way. 0 players accumulated 5. And here we are, first couple of months of the season, and we're already getting people suspended. I kind of like that.
Yeah,
Yeah, more yellow cards than anybody in the league.
Yeah, and the reason you can do that is because you have a backup like Dembele, and ultimately Bentaleb, and Mason, and Ali, or anybody else that's going to be able to come off the bench and fill in and make it relatively seamless. It's going to be, I think it's so exciting to watch because I love that we stick a foot in. Even for people like Lamella, who always got slated for being so slight, he doesn't mind putting a boot in. And
well, I thought he was a contender for man of the match yesterday, to be honest. I mean, I think he was getting frustrated at the end, and I wasn't particularly impressed with the referee, particularly in the second half. But I think he needed to be subbed off because he was gonna get himself sent off, I think, in the end. But it was his work rate. I mean, I think Dembele was immense, and although I think we missed Dyer, Dembele was absolutely superb through the game yesterday, and that's exactly the sort of effect that he can have for us as well. But Lamella's work rate and that's not what you expect from that play. He's the kind of the magician, isn't he? With the fancy tricks, and he's the creative player. But the tackling back and the working, it was fantastic to see. And also, I think let's kind of not hold back in our praise a little bit as well. That at times the football's been a bit up and down, but let's think back to the Man City game. That was pretty damn exciting, wasn't it? And it was bloody good to watch as well. So we can do that.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think we're that far away from seeing more of that. I really don't. I mean, when you got a good defensive foundation, I think in time that's you see glimpses of it, right? I mean, you saw bits of it yesterday, better movement. We'll see. I'm ever hopeful and willing to be patient.
Yep. Hey guys, listen, we're gonna wrap up. I know you both are busy and you've got things going on, and we want to.
I've got a roast dinner going on.
You got a roast, and it's with Liverpool supporters, so I'm really worried about where they dug that rat out of. Which bin they dug that rat out of.
I'm watching the hubcaps go off guard.
We want to let you get back to that.
You're gonna get kicked out, aren't you?
Don't let them hear you.
They won't listen to it. It's fine.
Yeah, there you go. Simon, you got anything to wrap up, bud?
No, it was a pleasure having you both on again, and we look forward to it again in the future.
Absolutely.
Yeah, always a pleasure,
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys. And to you, Kenny, welcome back again. Get in there, son.
And for the rest of you lot, be kind to one another unless the other guy is wearing red.
And spin dipping.
Excellent.